People. This one is called The Inmates Are Running the Asylum. This one is called The Wolf is Watching the Chicken Coop. So people, in this video, I am going to show you how the government of Jamaica, which is now run by the JLP and specifically Andrew Holness, basically give some politician, basically give some persons in high places the free will to do whatever they choose to do as far as it pertains with the Jamaica money. We are speaking about taxpayers' money. So people, this video is actually about the CMU and we are speaking specifically about Professor Fitzpinnock and also Royal Reid. So this video is about a report that was done by the Auditor General of Jamaica, and it is about the financial irregularities at the CMU, and we are speaking about it is a parliamentary review for an intervention of the government and the politicians of Jamaica to basically put down them foot and make sure that the public funds are in safe place. They are to restore the confidence in the public funds and monitor the spending and guidelines, protocols, and to protect the resources of the country. However, it seems like the government of Jamaica, and I am speaking specifically about the JLP and Andrew Holness, they refuse to table this report into Parliament. People, they have been delaying. People, it seems obvious that the government of Jamaica is turning a blind eye as it pertains to CURRUPTION. It seems as if they are in denial, or it seems as if they are just downright shame, point blank and period. So anyways, people, I am going to list the theft or irregularities that was found by the Auditor General of Jamaica. People, it goes something like this. People, number one, $145 million was improperly spent and transferred from the CMU bank account to a trust fund with no accountability with how the money was spent. Now this account is named the Jamaica Maritime Trust Fund. It was set up back in 1997, but it is not under the governance of the CMU. And the purpose of this account was said to be for donation, fundraising, and also for the disbursement of needy students. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that over $145 million was transferred from the CMU bank account to this trust fund. However, there was no donation, there was no fundraising, and also, even worse, there was no disbursement of any funds to any sort of needy student. So people, we are speaking about some barefaced 2-foot puss or some hyena, point blank and period. The CMU president, I am speaking about Professor Fitzpinnock, he received reimbursement for items that was said to be bought for the university. We are speaking about CMU, and these include 2 laptops, a Microsoft Surface Pro, cell phones. He also bought a MacBook, he also bought an Apple Watch, and that total $12,700, but none of these items was found in the CMU's fixed asset, so therefore he bought it for himself. It is a gift to the president. We are speaking about Professor Fitzpinnock. So people, we are speaking about a barefaced person with no conscience once again. So people, that was number 2. Number 3, the president of the CMU, we are speaking about Professor Fitzpinnock. He was reimbursed for $2,400, and this was said to be a reimbursement for colognes, perfumes, Bailey's rum cream, sunglasses, and a bracelet. And this reimbursement was said to be gifts or tokens given to officials at various meetings. So people, it seems like the president of the CMU was flossing with Jamaica's money. We are speaking about taxpayers' money. It seems like he was buying gifts for his girlfriends and matey, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And what makes it even worse, it is said that these items were attached as gift. However, the CMU does not have a gift policy. So people, we are talking about a thief. Number 4, there were 14 additional reimbursement between December 2016 to March 2019, totaling over 118,000 Jamaican dollars. People, there was no accountability or any sorts of reasons or documentation for that reimbursement. People, we are speaking about GRANDTHEFT, point blank and period. Now this is number 5. Separate and apart from the $145 million that was improperly transferred from the CMU bank account to the Jamaica Maritime Trust Fund, there were also 2 additional bank transfers, and those are 9.6 million Jamaican dollars and also 223,000 US dollars. And based on the report by the Auditor General, it is said that there were letters of authorization under the signatures of the President of the CMU, his deputy, and also the Vice President. So people, we are speaking about at least 3 persons that are aware of these funds that were transferred. And again, in this case, there was no proper documentation. So therefore, once again, we have the fox that is watching the chicken coop. Number 6, the CMU president was also given a reimbursement for $10,500 US dollars, and this was supposed to be associated with an international award that the president was supposed to be getting for his leadership. We are speaking about a thief that is giving himself an award, and basically this award was coming from an unknown source. And based on the claims of the CMU president, this ceremony was to be held in Oxford, we are speaking about in England. However, based on some press release, we are speaking about international press release, there was some controversy because the people must say, how is he giving himself an award? And there is no such award. So people, we are talking about a barefaced thief once again, point blank and period. Number 7, there was also an unverified withdrawal of $70,330,000 US dollars for per diem and stipend to 10 persons that was not employed by the institution. We are speaking about the CMU. And people, what is even more appalling is the fact that out of that money, there was $3,533 US dollars that was used to fund the business trip of an owner of a logistic company. And people, that person was said to be or claimed to be a PhD student that was at the CMU. However, that person does not exist. So people, we are speaking about grand takeaway once again. Number 8, the next damning allegation made by the Auditor General. It is said that bank statements showed over $612 million were deposited to accounts over a 3-year period, and only $345 million went through the CMU main account. However, based on the Auditor General's report, the remaining $268 million of deposit to accounts were not written through the CMU's book. So people, we are talking about a next $268 million that went missing without any reason, without any accountability. So people, we are speaking about the fox is watching the chicken coop once again. Number 9, an additional $128 million was withdrawn from the CMU account, and it was said for canteen account. However, the CMU does not have a canteen account. So people, we are talking about theft in our next form, point blank and period. Number 10, there were 7 parties connected to Royal Reed and an independent contractors for 87 payments totaling a whopping $30 million, and this was described for salaries for varying months. People, we are speaking about they are doctor in the book. People, we are speaking about some fraudulent accounting. And based on the Auditor General's report, it is said that these were billed as consultancy fee, courier service, clothing protection, services for lunches under the Corpus program. So people, we are talking about grand theft once again. Number 11, $600,000 was paid between March of 2018 to February of 2019. And this was said to be paid to an individual for social media monitoring. However, there was already an individual that was a digital marketing officer, and he was doing the same job. So people, we see it once again, we see it one more again. Number 12, an advisor to Royal Reed was paid 100,000 Jamaican dollars by the CMU back in 2018, but there was no documentation to support the services provided. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that it seems like Royal Reed and also Professor Fitzpinnock was just paying out money to friends, was just paying out money to associates. However, they were scamming from the Jamaican people. We are speaking about the hard-working, tax-paying people in Jamaica, point blank and period. Number 13, the CMU did not obtain approval for its 464 employees on its payroll. However, it paid out an unapproved amount of $676.8 million. And from 2018 to 2019, it paid out an additional $95.7 million for traveling allowance to 119 official people. We are speaking about in excess of over $700 million. We are speaking about Jamaican dollars. We are speaking about buku cash. We are speaking about a GRAND takeaway. We are talking about some people worse than some 2-foot posts. Now, also based on the report of the Auditor General, it is said that the CMU alone has over 22 bank accounts. So basically, the Auditor General, who is a top-notch accountant, is saying that it is hard for the CMU to maintain 22 separate bank accounts. However, people, you understand their motive. They understand that it is easy to thief in chaos and confusion. So basically, all these bank accounts is to cause chaos and confusion and trick the people them and take away the Jamaica people them hard-earned money. We are speaking about taxpayers' money. So people, at the end of the day, and the moral of the story is this. We see that the government of Jamaica, and we are speaking about the JLP and specifically Andrew Holness, he is delaying the process. He is refusing to table this 80-page report from the Auditor General in a parliament. So people, it seems like everybody is in. It seems like everybody is getting a cut. It seems like the whole of Jamaica, we are speaking about the politician, we are speaking about the government, we are speaking about the opposition. It seems like everybody is a set of thief, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.